Hey there, stranger. Well, no need for tension. I'm just passing through. Well, probably because I'm a prisoner. Or at least I was until recently. You know that big correctional facility over east a ways? The NCR was lax on security, so a bunch of us convicts are running around now. Free to run, and free to rob, apparently. That's what those powder gangers do, is rob passing folk on the road. That's because I'm not interested in playing bandit. I got a lucky break with that riot, and I'm not wasting that chance. My old cellmates are just going to get themselves killed once they piss off enough folk. NCR or bounty hunters, probably. The name's Whitmire. Not like it matters. You're offering your help? Just like that. I can't pay you, but if you still want to help, I could use a change of clothes. A set of leather armor should do for my trip south. Mighty kind of you, stranger. I'll be here then. Sticking around, stranger? Well, fair assessment. Truth be told, I hung around with a gang at one of those powder ganger forward posts along the highway. I was afraid to be out here in the waste by myself, but I couldn't stomach their activities any longer, so we parted ways. I'm planning on heading south until I hit that NCR outpost that leads to the Long 15. That's why I need to change out of this prison uniform, you see. If I showed up there with this getup, I'd just end up back in prison. But once I'm back at NCR territory, I'm planning to find a nice, quiet town to lay low in. I ran with a gang back west. Old friends of mine from a small, nameless town. We'd run around and make a nuisance of ourselves. Thought ourselves real badasses for our grand exploits. So one day, we come across these NCR boys, fresh from a tour out here. We thought we could take them, prove our mettle. Stupid. So stupid. Naturally, we got ourselves shot up. Those of us that survived were incarcerated and shipped off to different prisons. And I ended up out here, in the Mojave. Same place those soldiers were coming back from. The irony's not lost on me. I'm preparing to move south. There's a source of rad-free water here, which is worth its weight in gold. Plus, the geckos provide plenty of meat. Between the meat and the vegetation growing around here, I won't be starving soon. Running low on meds, though. Well, things are tense up in town. I'm worried that strolling up there in this uniform will get me shot. Well, good to see. You know, I said I didn't have any money, but I might have a way to repay you. It's a little kit I used back when I was on the chain gang. Well, it's mostly a bundle of dynamite fuses and some instructions. You can use it to adjust the length of your dynamite's fuse, as long as you've got the tools on hand. Well, I suppose I ought to start making my way down to the Long 15, then. Thanks for everything, stranger. Oh, and one last thing. I saw some guys from the prison snooping around that old skydiving place. Didn't seem like they were looking for a mark, though. I remember them being among the more trustworthy men in the clink, too. You could investigate, I suppose. Well, happy trails, and good luck, stranger.
Visit the other Powder Gang courier. I am curious what will happen.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
Hello, my name's Lau. Here's my Johnny. It'll help me to pop cats in the asses of any buzzers who try to square up with me. I've only shot one problem with it, but still. I heard to put down Bessie. She was the closest thing to chicken love I've felt in a long while. And she got the hepatitis C, so I had to put her down. And the craziest thing happened. A damn school bus comes by, and I spray vomit brains all over the first-year-old kid. I call my shotty the steak maker. It's not the kid. They're just in therapy. Pussies. I used to raise chickens, but they were all killed by the chicken nuggets gang. Sons of bitches. Now I'm out here farming stupid plants. And they don't love you like the chicken does.
What on earth is that man talking about?
Hold it right there. Keep it calm and civil, and so will we. What's your business here? Hell of a risk, doing that in Powder Gang territory. Well, if you're not with the prison gangs, then you're free to nose around here. Since you're not with Eddie's crew, then I got a job offer for you. Some risk, but should be manageable as long as the boys at the correctional facility don't want to gut you on sight. I need you to investigate the nearby prison. You hear of anything that threatens their position there, report back to me. You might have to do some busy work for them before they'll trust you with anything that could threaten their position. But once you hear of anything potentially useful, report back to me for your payment and the second part of the job. Anything you need to know? I'll answer what I can, then. Name's Ramirez. My crew and I are out here on a job, for which I'm subcontracting you. Lyle and Jefferson? They're trustworthy. That's all you need to know. We've known each other for a long time. Then you know all you need to know right now. We can discuss the rest later. We were, but Eddie grew wise on us. He didn't take too kindly us probing for weaknesses in his men's loyalty. Said if we showed our faces again, he'd hang our bodies from the towers. A fresh face like yours won't draw as much suspicion. Potential mutinies, worries about NCR reprisals, cholera on the water supply, anything that weakens their position in that prison. Anything that could convince Eddie's men to abandon him. Because then they'll be open to joining up with us. All right, we'll be here waiting.
Look at you, walking in here like you're one of us. Don't you know this is Powder Ganger territory? This is, or was, the Big House. New California Republic Correctional Facility. Not much correcting went on here, just slave labor. One day, us prisoners decided to liberate ourselves. Killed the warden, killed the guards, took over the whole damn territory. Well, I don't know. Depends on if you can make it worth my time. 100 caps sounds right to me. All right, you can go on in. Can't guarantee your safety, though. Just saying.
Dirty coward!
What have you done?
Come on.
Have any news for us? Really now? Impressive work, friend. With Eddie out of the way, our operations along the I-15 should go unopposed. Good, because now we're going to poach the local talent. Fear of NCR reprisal will get those powder gangers to flee the prison. From there, we'll recruit them to our crew. So go to that prison and convince them that desertion is their only course of survival. If needed, exaggerate. Tell them there's a grand army on the way to wipe them out. Once you've convinced them to leave, send them our way. Fair enough. Fair enough. My crew and I were convicts ourselves. After the prison break, we fled north. Ended up joining with a mercenary group. Now, this is the same group that's interested in recruiting more men from the prison. It's a better use of manpower than just letting NCR wipe them out. If you're looking for the full story, I can tell you more once the job is done and, well, we're somewhere safer. Your suspicion is understandable, but not necessary. For now, trust me when I say I won't be putting these men to ill use. There's enough rapists and raiders in the waste as is. Back before Eddie declared us to be shot on sight, we started chatting up his crew to get them to join us. One of them, a man named Krieger, seemed pretty interested to our offers. I'd start with him.
You like that?
Hey! Whippersnapper.
I don't know you. There a reason we're talking? Does he now? I thought Eddie ran him off because he didn't appreciate him poaching his crew. Still, I wouldn't say no to a ticket out of here. I'm in. Okay, before Ramirez and his buddies were kicked out, we started passing the word around, seeing who here felt like they had to get the fuck away before NCR came back meaner than ever. Plenty of shitheads here feel invincible, but not all of them are thick-headed. I've rounded up a crew who'd be willing to join up, and I've got ideas on how to get more. See, what's keeping most folk around here are the walls, the supplies, and the doctor. I can convince them that the walls ain't worth shit, but if you can handle the rest, we'd have a much bigger crew for the trek out. It's more of an issue of who keeps track of supplies. Carter's a quartermaster here, for lack of a better term. He keeps the men stocked with small luxuries like smokes and cards. A lot more of us than you'd think would join just for that. He fancies himself a salesman, so you should try to convince him he'd be economically better off with us, or whatever. Not really. Hannigan barely qualifies as a medic, but that makes him better at it than anyone else here. Plenty of guys stuck around just to have someone to patch up their wounds. Hannigan himself stays here because he figures it's the safest place around. Convince him otherwise, and he'll join. I'll get my men ready while you do that. Be careful, because I'm pretty sure that Eddie's not going to take kindly to you gutting his crew. Once we make our move and word reaches him, your warm welcome here will vanish fast. We doing this? Okay, I'll gather up everyone and we'll make a quick exit. Where are we supposed to meet Ramirez anyway? Got it, we'll meet you there.
This place looks abandoned. I wonder where they could be. Looks like he has gone to the Republic outpost.
Hey there. I see you made it out all right. Good to see Eddie's goons didn't give you too much trouble. The new workers you sent our way were taken to corporate headquarters for their employee orientation. That and the uniforms they were wearing weren't appropriate for an environment like this. Lyle and Jefferson took them up while I attended to my other tasks. I'm awaiting correspondence from one of my peers regarding my employment offer. I've yet to hear from him, and I'm beginning to worry. An earshot of all these NCR Joes? I could try to give you a simplified, coded version, I suppose. So, my employer is of the same background as my co-workers and myself. We met while attending the same venue. We were afforded a unique opportunity due to recent events, and he feels that we are experiencing an incredible wealth of potential. A wise wealth of potential that we both feel is squandered by low ambition, when it could be used to give back to the community. To this end, we're visiting old friends to see if they're willing to lend their talents to our community project. Because I followed up by checking his current accommodations, and the place was completely vacant. I checked the surrounding area, came up empty. That leaves Nipton, since I knew his team liked to unwind there. I was about to investigate myself, but then you showed up. I have other jobs in the area, small bands to round up, supply caches to find and mark. I can't spare much time on this issue, so I'm subcontracting you again to investigate for me. Go to Nipton, see if you can find a man named Dario. Ask him why he hasn't been answering my letters. Simple job, assuming nothing complicated's going on down there. If I'm not here when you're back, just wait for me.
Hello.
Let them fight it out among themselves. How about this?
What? Who? Dario. The lottery. Those bastards. Dario got off easy compared to the rest of us. Can't just pull me off. I'm too fucked up. I wouldn't make it 5 steps. Unless... NCR. One of them was a Sawbones, I think. Could use his kit, if you could find it. Last I saw them, they were in the hotel. Legion butchered them. What? Who is it? Oh, thank God. Oh my God, you're not Legion. I thought I was done for. A goddamn bloodbath, that's what. My squad was on furlough, so we decided to have some fun in town. Then, fucking convicts show up as some part of an ambush. I wasn't too worried then until the goddamn fucking Legion shows up here. I thought they didn't have squads this far west. Soldiers, convicts, townies, it didn't matter who you were then. Legion killed everyone who fought back, rounded up the rest. I don't know what they did to them, but I could hear the screams from here. God help me, I'm a coward. When the Legionnaires butchered my friend, I hid under their corpses and smeared myself in their blood and played dead. They left after that, and I've been hiding here since. They're gone, right? Please tell me they've gone. Help? With what? No, I think I already know. The people out there, they've been crucified, haven't they? You need my help? I'm in. Yeah, just like that. I don't care if it's convicts or thieves or whoever's up there. Nobody deserves what the Legion does to people. We'll need my medical kit. I gave it to the general store owner as collateral after I may have broken some shelves while drunk. We'll use the kit to get people out there down. Let's go!
Put him out of my misery.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
Look at this idiot.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man? Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
Here we go! My trusty medkit. Okay, I'll get this area set up as a field clinic, and you take these tools to get those men down safely. We need to act quickly before carrion feeders show up. Oh, thank God. I'll do as you say. Anything to report? Good job out there. Can I have my kit back? These men can't make it far with these injuries, so this will have to be our field hospital. Next, one of us is going to need to get help. We're going to need... Shit, wait, what was that? Something's going on outside. Looks like jackals? Oh, crap! They're here for easy prey. Hey, I need you to take care of them. Not like you have a choice, right? They'll be on you as soon as you're out the door. Yeah, you did! You grade A wasteland badass! Okay, we should be safe now, at least until help arrives. Think you're up for a return trip to the Mojave Outpost? We need serious medical attention here. You do? Well, that's fortunate. I'll hold down the fort here in the meantime. And in case we don't meet again, I wanted to thank you. This rescue, it makes me feel like I wasn't a useless coward. Oh, and I think one of the gangers wanted to thank you himself, too. The name of Chewie or some such.
What do you need?
I owe you big for this. It's not much, but the guys and I pulled together this little reward for what you've done for us.
I saw Whitmire pass through here. Happiest I've ever seen the man. He mentioned a kind stranger that helped him out. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Well, good on you. A lot of people would have left him to his own fate. Or worse. He was never part of my crew, but I still considered Old Whit one of my people. You're kidding. Legion this close to the outpost? Shit, that's not good. That's really not good. I'm assuming that means Dario's crew are among the victims. God damn it. An NCR medic? I thought, That was real kind of him. Kind of you, too. Where are they now? If they were heavily wounded, they couldn't have made it far. Good. Good that they're safe. You're probably thinking I don't have the means to evacuate them yet. You'd be right normally. A Merc outfit isn't very well equipped for a large evacuation of wounded personnel. But my boss, you see, has been in the talks with some interesting people. I'm gonna radio him, requisition some aid for this. So don't worry, we'll get that NCR medic home safe. And our people, too. You've helped me out more than you think. So it's time to meet the boss. If you're up for more work or just want answers, swing by our office in West Side. Alright, that's enough talk for now. I have to go make arrangements to get those men out of there.
Morning.
Hail the People's Republic!